And hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another video. I want to firstly apologize for my recent absence on the stream yesterday and on the YouTube channels. I do apologize to you guys. It's been a little hectic here in the world. A lot of work. Got to make that money and other things as well. But thank you again for being here. Today we're back with Farthest Frontier. And before we start off today here on Farthest Frontier, I want to give you guys a quick little overview of what's been going on since the last video that I posted on the YouTube channel, which is going to be a very overwhelming because things are obviously going to look a lot different. So we're going to start really quick over here from the right hand side and then pretty much just zoom over to the left. So, as some of you guys will know or see automatically, the orchards are missing and some buildings have been moved. I did this because I found some fertility here and I was having some issues with certain needs. For example, at this point now, my grain is a lot better, but I was having some... Apologies, chat. I need to put another one here, because if not, I'm gonna just lose my mind. Excuse me. Apologies, I've been having some throat problems. Anyways, so as I said, over here on this side, we have expanded some residential, and we've removed the orchards and placed them over here. This is now where all of the orchards reside. I know it doesn't necessarily look like it, but they were moved, and I have moved them over to the side. And again, for this purpose, because there was some fertility here, and I wanted to make sure that I utilize that fertility. So actually, at some point, I probably will be building another farm, which I could realistically do right now. And this is apparently 74% fertility. So, not bad starting out. Still a possibility that I can use this land, and I most likely will. All of these are farms, as you can see. And to help with my grain production, because I have designated this side to be grain and this side to be flax, I basically made it so that all of the stuff that I'm getting here in these four are also grain. So that bread production pretty much never stops, as well as brewery and extra grain for the barn. So this is a new addition. As you can see as well, this is a large barn. This is not just your standard barn. I forgot to mention at the start of the video, but we have arrived at Wafflesocket here to tier 4 for the town center. So we have obviously made some very good strides, and as you can see, based on my generalized resources here, as well as if you saw some of this here, you'll see that we have made a lot of good stuff. Now, because we are so far along, you know, obviously as you can see, we have made some more changes, and some of these houses have upgraded. As you can see here, we have made the desirability here in the center of town pretty much capped. There are probably a few more things I could do here in this area to upgrade this, but I'm not necessarily too focused on that at the moment. Once we go over to our other housing district on the other side here, you'll see what I mean by that. But yeah, so that's pretty much what we've done here. We have one barn here, and we have one barn on the other side. And we also moved the brick maker back to this side as well, because we finally used up all of the clay on those sites on the other side of the island. So now that we're talking about this, let me also mention that we have added a couple buildings. This right here is this is the upgraded training center. This building right here is the paper mill, and we are making paper for books for our library. So again, another new building here in the town. And this is alongside with the theater generating entertainment and desirability for the area. I also have a library down here, and the temple is still here. And we've pretty much made this into a residential area. As I said, all of this area is now extremely desirable. In fact, this guy has over 103%. Seems that the cap is 100, and there doesn't seem to be any benefits to having it over. So keeping that in mind whenever you do start your cities, desirability is capped at 100, and I don't think anything changes after that. So moving on, we've upgraded most, if not all, of our hunter cabins to their proper hunting lodges. Okay, and we've also added, and it's been a careful balance between getting rid of these guys and not getting rid of these guys and all that good stuff. However, we have also made it so that all of the roads are cobbled. It's mostly why our stone is so low. But now that we're over here, as you can see, and this desirability is not as high. This is still relatively new residential. So I'm still kind of working towards making it more desirable in other areas. In fact, I could probably even switch over these two houses, which I may do here, just so that they get increased desirability. Yeah, I mean, 32% is better than nothing. So I'd rather them be over here than over there. On this effort too, as you can see, now that we're also tier 4, we can also make it so that we have the deep sand mines and the deep anything mines, which is great because now this just means that we have an unlimited amount of sand here in this resource. And as long as we have some heavy tools in stock, which we should at all times because the blacksmith over here is making some. There we go. Yep. Blacksmith is making some. So that's what it's looking like here, folks. There isn't much else to show for here, but I wanted to open up with Wafflesocket today, bringing it back to our town that I've been showing you guys and working on slowly. And today, I think in this video, we're going to be playing some Wafflesocket, and today we're going to up the cap to 1,000 and begin our journey for maintaining 1,000 population if possible, and still have a good amount of resources. So, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and watch the absolute madness unfold as we begin our new journey with Wafflesocket, achieving 576 population to start, and hopefully getting on to 1,000. However, I also want to let you guys know that I probably won't be playing this specific save for too long. I started a new save on a piece of land that I've never played before. And I'm referring to the plains terrain. I've never officially played on the plains terrain before. So this is a great opportunity for me to learn and basically learn and play how to play the plains. I'm enjoying the playthrough at the current moment in time. However, I am noticing that this playthrough will be difficult for different reasons. The natural resources, as it says in the tooltip when you first log in, can be pretty rough. And one thing that I'm going to need to build another smokehouse. Excuse me. One thing that I have noticed is that with this game, you know, they really do let you know, and they really do tell you that either you're going to experience some resources here or not experience some resources over there. It's interesting to see. Bear with me one second, chat. I just want to make sure that Okay, yes. We did up the population limit. Okay, good. So again, I'm curious to see how we're gonna do this, but I do want to show you guys the plains to give you an idea of how the idyllic valley and differs from other maps. I wouldn't say I would say that I'm definitely struggling a little bit in that map. That is for sure. Probably going to have to upgrade this temple. Is there something else that I wanted to upgrade? I'm trying to remember if there was something else that I wanted to upgrade. And I don't think there is. Oh, and also guys, I wanted to let you know that I've been getting... I'm really unlucky with some of these relics, because the relics that I have gotten have been terrible. They've been nothing like useful at all. So it is obviously a shame, because I was hoping for good relics and not having to buy them. But unfortunately, it looks like we're going to have to buy them. So I'll go back to the temple briefly so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So as I mentioned, in Wafflesocket, for example, we're playing a pacifist run because we wanted to just build a population. So this is useless. And then this one. I actually got this one not too long ago. I believe it was a day or two ago. Raiders and wildlife are more deadly and aggressive. What? First of all, why would you even want that? I mean, obviously, if you want to play a little bit more of a challenging run, I guess you could do that if you so wanted to. But, man, that, I gotta be honest, it's a little rough, that, I'd say. I'd like you to focus on the meat, please. Okay, so you're gonna be stalking this smokehouse. So where are you actually walking? Okay, we're gonna see where this guy goes. I'm gonna speed it up to speed 3 so that this guy gets here a little bit faster. But yeah, guys, so thank you again for joining me on another video. Apologies again for the delay in these videos. I've been working a lot these past couple of weeks, and I haven't really had a moment to myself, to be perfectly frank. And one of my good friends basically has a free week off, and doesn't have to worry about his adult responsibilities. So I've been trying to catch up with him and play games with my boy. So he'll be back to his regular schedule on Sunday. So as of next week, we'll probably be back to regularly scheduled programming. Okay, so you're getting it from over here. This is interesting. This is interesting. So he's actually not too far away. Yeah, he's technically not too far away. As long as all the stuff that he's getting from is over here, which might be a bit of a problem. Yeah, we're gonna have to build like 2 more of these things, I think. And we're gonna have to build them here. And it's actually good that I'll actually build this right here, and I'll build you right here. It's actually good that there's meat being stored here from these hunting lodges, because then, with these 3, I could probably get rid of this demand over here. Yeah, that's another thing too, is one thing that I want you guys to keep in mind too. Yeah, all of that meat just spoiled. There you go. Especially just after I clicked it. How unfortunate. Keep in mind too, guys, that your markets, and I also just realized this, so for those of you who are new to the game and are learning it, I'm still learning it along with you, so don't feel bad or anything like that. This game is not an easy game. But one thing that you want to keep in mind is that the markets only stock their stuff with, as you can see here, with food, luxury goods, which is here up at the top, firewood, and herbs. Okay, So what you want to do is you want to make sure that all of your markets are never storing regular meat, because they can't eat that. They have to have the smoked meat. So by getting rid of this fish, the raw fish and the raw meat, as well as the greens and the root vegetables, because I don't want root vegetables being sold here. Everything else can be sold here except the milk. These, yeah, everything else can be sold here. So ideally, guys, this is probably what you want, right? You want to make sure that your markets are getting the luxury goods. Those luxury goods are going to be very, very important. However, get rid of the raw meat and raw fish and the milk and greens. You really shouldn't have greens. The forager should not be getting greens. I'll warn you guys right now, for those of you who are playing this game, foragers getting greens is pretty much useless, because they not only do they spoil very quickly, because they spoil so quickly, by the time they get to the populace, they don't even eat the damn thing. So try not to use the foragers for like greens and stuff. Try and get like the patch of herbs, the willow, you know, the medicinal roots, even the berries, you know, once you get the preservis, because the preservis can turn those berries into preserves, as you see here. You know, it's a little bit obviously out of your way, especially if there's no preservis like over here. But still, it is a good way to at least be able to have that, even though they do also spoil quickly along with the greens. So keep that in mind, guys. I did just learn that not too long ago myself. So again, don't feel bad. I almost have 100 hours in this game and I'm still kind of learning. In fact, one thing I also did learn that might prove useful to some of you. Okay, this is in... Okay. If you put a a root cellar next to a market, it actually makes it easier for the market to store the food. So, yeah, we're going to need to get rid of all of that. Probably going to have to go through each market. Yeah. Look at all this meat that's being spoiled because of that. But again, chat, that's exactly why you want to make sure you go through each one of your things and make sure that there's none of that extra stuff, right? Because we also, and again, like for the fruits, because we have a preservis, we don't want all this fruit here. This, for some reason, doesn't have meat, but it has beans. So I guess that's good. Bear with me, chat. I apologize. Again, this is just something you have to do, which preferably you'd probably want to do this right as you build the market. So that way you're not experiencing any sort of delay or lag like I have been with that. So obviously just keep that in mind, guys. Don't worry about that though. Again, all of this stuff gets a little blurry because, you know, as you can see, even though these manors look absolutely beautiful, and I love the way that these buildings look, including the shrine, for example. Look at the shrine, guys. This looks great. Still, you want to make sure that you're keeping in mind, like, okay, I have all these different things here. As you notice here, I'm having some storage issues because I've already overbuilt, like over my capacity. So it's definitely important to keep in mind where you build things, and also as to the level that you're building things, you know. Like my problem here is that I have a lot of things that are spoiling quickly. Even though I have 17 months worth of food, 5 months worth of that food is going to spoil soon. So that's also something that probably allocating the meat and different things in better places would help with that. So also, 92% of my population is educated, guys. That's absolutely fantastic. And 438 of my population can work, which is also great. That is fantastic. Yeah, I mean, I already also have so much of this flax that I'd probably have to build, like, even though I have 2 paper mills, who are almost fully at capacity, by the way. In fact, I'm going to do that. Paper mills up the bungy. Go back. I need to find the bookbinder. Okay, so you're fully stocked. Okay, how are we looking with pelts? Yeah, okay. 6, 4, 5. Let's do 5, guys. Gold is being used for something. What? I'm not sure, because I'm pretty sure... Oh. I see. I thought I turned that off. Okay. Well, then we're going to just let that do its thing then, because as long as it's prioritizing the iron, I don't really care. Yeah, I don't really care. Ooh, actually, we should probably... Yeah, there you go. We have a whole bunch of coal, so I'm not worried about that. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. There is a heat wave going on right now, but we're okay. We've got plenty of water for people. Nobody should be experiencing dehydration. They're experiencing scurvy. I'm fine with that. There's plenty of fruit. Go eat some. So, also chat, what I wanted to let you guys know as well is that it's trial and error with desirability. And also, I want to keep this in mind as well. The more you grow your city and the more you improve your desirability in certain areas, obviously the more money you make. Now, as you can see here, manors are... Oh, yes. You can walk right in. We've got plenty of space. As you can see here, okay, the market squares and the manors are making the most for me, as well as the luxury goods, taxes on the luxury goods. Keeping in mind that population will grow steadily, and in the beginning, do not be discouraged, you will have a lot of children. That isn't just, unfortunately, just how it goes. But keeping in mind that regardless of that fact, bear with me one second, I just had a thought. You have to keep in mind that regardless of that, continuously building up these areas will only prove to be advantageous for you. And for those of you who don't usually hang out in the Twitch streams chats, that's totally fine, by the way. I wanted to let you know, somebody asked me in one of the streams, why is it that I space out the houses in certain ways? The reason for that is for things like this, these gardens, and other things that I can place. So for example, as you can see here, right, I have a space that allowed me to put a shrine here. Now, if I were to just put bang, 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 house after house after house, it's harder for you to do that, obviously, because the fact is when you keep houses too close to each other, they don't allow for any type of expansion or movement. Now, mind you, you're obviously not going to get it right the first time, right? You're going to have to go in there and you're going to have to, make changes as you go. And making changes as you go is not a bad thing. In fact, I would encourage making changes to... Oh, jeez. Okay. I would also encourage people... Oh, there's a whole ton of water here. Bear with me one second, chat. I'm having one of my moments again. Kind of want to put... Yeah, there you go. 91% water. It's important to remember that this game is all about making changes as you see fit. Because, again, your town is going to have specific needs. So, as you continuously build up the... Oh, wow, we've already grown up to 522. As your town progresses and as your town grows, you have to take into consideration, like, okay, am I going to have to edit some of these things? Or am I going to have to make certain changes? Like, in this type of situation, right? I want to build more Hunters Lodges. But because I'm still struggling keeping up with demand, even though those smokers are actually making a dent, which, in fact, probably building another one would actually be quite useful. I'm going to actually build another one. We're going to put you right here. Smokehouse Row right here, folks. Smokehouse Row. Yeah, I mean, they're going to be... No. Just 2 to 1. Just 2 to 1. You're going to get 2 to 1. You're gonna get 2 to 1. Actually, screw it. You smoke these fish because you already have them here, and then after that you're done. You're not smoking any more fish. Oh, you got plenty of fish. All right, fine. You can smoke fish. I guess we do need people smoking fish, so that's fine. So again, chat, just take into consideration and don't feel pressured to build something a specific type of way and then, you know, say, okay, I can't because, you know, I have to keep things like this. I fell in that mode here with this area specifically. And when I decided that I'm just not going to do that anymore and I'm just going to focus on making the desirability as best as possible and just moving stuff around, it actually worked out pretty great that way. In fact, if I build another house here, that's another house with 93% desirability. So guess what, chat? Boom. So again, you by doing this, okay, you're guaranteeing that your functionality of your city continues. So for example, you know, if I really wanted to, I could put some houses here. And the desirability is at least 50-60%. And we can actually confirm that. 58% in this area right here. So realistically, what I could do is I could snake this thing right here. Boom, 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 right? Get all this. I should probably put it like here. Right? Build this, and then have one here, and then probably another one here. And then what we can do, build a house on the corner here. And then reserve this specific area for like something decoration, you know, and that way that, and obviously I could optimize this space even more. Probably not a large park. What else can I build here? A small park. Nah. There should be more decorations, I gotta be honest. I feel like there should be more stuff here. I'm also a little, oh yes, guys, the guild hall. That's the only thing I haven't built here yet. And I think I might actually just build it here. To be honest. I might just. This is not necessarily a perfect place for it, but I want to save this space for another library. I think I want to do that at least. It's either that, move this small park like somewhere else. I don't know. This area here is a little challenging in terms of stuff and things to do. Since there's not a lot of real estate here, I'd have to go like over here. Which I could do. There's not like fertility over here or anything. So again, I could do that if I really wanted, but I guess we'll see. But yeah, chat, this is Wafflesocket. This is Wafflesocket. In fact, can I build a thingy here? Is there... Well, I guess the temple's like over here, so I don't know if that's actually going to do anything. It doesn't actually look like it's going to do anything, so I don't think that matters. There is... How come you get it? That's... doesn't make any sense. Is it because... Oh, is that the residual of the temple? But then why do you... Where do you... Oh, right, there's a shrine here. Okay. Okay. That make more sense. Okay. I don't know. I mean, there's no point. I mean, I guess I could put it back here, but I don't really see a point. See, I'm a little miffed that I can't put that here. What if I got rid of this? Oh, okay, I understand. I also don't have a lot of rocks, so how about this? We're gonna start telling everybody to start mining stones. Wherever you see a stone, mine it. Mine it. Yeah, there we go. There should be a deep stone deposit here somewhere, actually. Isn't there? Is it up here? Yeah, oh no, yeah, here it is. It's over here. I'd have to... I think you can actually build... I think I can build on that, guys. Let's see. No. No. It's still too steep. So I guess let's do that. Let's flatten this. That should be okay. Let's check and see while we're looking here if there's another deep stones deposit. Nothing over here. This coal will run out eventually, but there's a deep coal over here and I already have it going, so I'm not too particularly worried about that. I don't see any deep stone over here, so I don't think there's anything else over here. This is mostly just deer and stuff. There was some like iron over here, yeah. Some coal over here, some 5k coal over here. Is there? There's still a whole bunch of map here that I haven't discovered apparently. This looks like the edge of the map though for this side, so I guess we'll see. We'll shift over this way, see what's going on over here. Nothing. Okay. So I can't walk over here? At all? Okay, I guess that's the farthest everybody can walk. So this is just north of, or south I should say, of the city. Nothing over here. Yeah, nothing over here. Deep sand over here. I already have deep sand, so I'm not worried about that in the slightest. Okay, nothing else over here. Nothing else over here. There's a lot of iron over here, but that's about it. It's pretty much about it. Okay. Yep, that's it. That's it. So, I mean, we have what we need. So I guess we're just going to have to flatten that deep stone up there. Oh, wait. Oh, this is iron. Okay, that's fine. We're still going through a whole bunch of iron. And to be perfectly frank, I don't think I need to... Oh, there's a deep stone right here. Oh, balls. Well... I mean, what the heck am I supposed to do about this? Can I flatten this? I freaking doubt it. How about like that? I mean, it's gonna have to be flattened like 3 or 4 times if I'm gonna do something like that. So we're just gonna have to get the rocks the other way, the old-fashioned way. Okay. So that has certainly helped. How are we looking with this? Okay, so we're finally getting to a level of meat that I'm a little bit more comfortable with. Things aren't spoiling as fast or as much. So that's good. I probably need to build another mill here because it looks like the grain is spoiling, or I just have to make more beer. How much? If I make more, that just means that it's not going to get eaten or used. So yeah, I think we're just going to have to use another windmill here. Which is fine, I guess. It's, we have what we need for it, so I'm not really too miffed. Even 2 people here. I mean, it's 10 per, so it's not like these guys are going to be doing too much. I already have 4 different granaries here. That is very unfortunate. We're gonna have to double time with, I mean, how much? Oh, we do have a lot of flour. How is this bakery looking? Yeah, okay. Kick your ass into high gear. Let's go. The flour is, yeah. That's what's contributing to this. Having 4 bakers now should definitely help with this type of demand that we're experiencing. I also have a stupid amount of money. So here, you know, I don't actually need this, so you can take that stuff back. Useless. I don't need that. What do you have for your special one? Again, useless. I don't need this. Yeah, no, just... Yeah, I'd rather us have that because, again, we don't need this. Yeah, well, I don't actually need anything this person's telling me. I mean, I guess I can buy like 3 of these things. Yeah, I guess we'll just stick another 3 in there. Just for the sake of it. I mean, none of these people have anything I need. In fact, tools. That's genuinely what I want. Let's do 2,500 over here. And then I'm just gonna buy an absolute F ton of tools, even though it's like a very expensive. Yeah, there you go. Just do it. I'm like building like 2-to-1 tools and it's still just never enough. Okay. Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of stuff here that needs to be eaten and stuff, which is fine. All the markets also should be stocked, so... Or at least with as many people that are working, they should be. See, this is wandering, unable to work, but yet they don't have their thing fully stocked. I feel like that's something that I'd like to talk to the devs about. You know, like put a thing like, why are certain ones more stocked than others, even though they're like, there's plenty of resources everywhere. They just have to walk over and just grab it. So it's obviously a concern. Interesting. With rat bite fever? That's new. Okay, everybody's got... Bro, I've got more than enough shoes for everybody. I don't want to hear nothing about people getting no rat bite fever because no shoes. That's just a bunch of crap. Absolute nonsense. Yeah, well, I've already upgraded this. I don't know what you want me to do. There's wells all throughout here, so I don't want to hear nothing. I can't do nothing about it. Do we upgrade this for the sake of doing it? I mean... Right? Might as well. Increases durability. Yeah, it also looks nicer, so why not? I think the next big thing we're gonna upgrade is the, yeah, okay, and then we're gonna get both of yous in here. So this is now 40? 40. And this is also 40. We'll start making a dent. 100%. And it's 180. Huh, okay. That's fine. Who's eating my stuff? 149 crops eaten by animals. Which animals? Tell me, where the... Oh. You. You motherfucker. Apologies for the language. I don't like it. I thought I didn't have to deal with this stuff. I've kind of made it so that... Yeah, I've kind of made it so that the roads kind of screw me from doing any of that stuff. Let me get another apiary, I think. How am my honey looking? I'm actually doing pretty well on honey. I could probably stick one here. 50%, 51, 52, 48, 40. Okay, no, I'm not gonna worry about it. I think I'm actually fine, to be honest. I probably have more than enough, actually. What about over here? 70, ooh, 72. There is gonna be a farmer already over here, so having this over here probably isn't a bad idea, chat. Probably isn't a bad idea. 74. Actually, I was gonna expand this over here, so maybe I should just take the L. Unless this gives me 74, no. This gives me... Yeah, because I want to expand this farm this way, because there's some really good fertility here, and I want to make sure that I use it. A little upset that I forgot that there's fertility here when I was making this city, but that's alright. Should be okay. You know, I had a thought. I'm gonna... Hold on a second. How does... See, it's like if 81... And then this was what? 78? Oh, this is 84. is 80. I guess do it over there. Because it, see this chat, this sign right here means that the fertility is high. So I wonder if I build a barn and make them graze like over the farm, that'll help increase the fertility. Or should I do it like towards, like with the arborist, for example, right? Even though they have their own separate fertility, the general fertility doesn't match here, but because it's like the trees, you know, they don't necessarily have to worry about that too much. I don't know. It's a question that I've had for some time now. How many, actually, before I do this, I think I need more preservists. Yeah, I think I need more preservists. See, I thought the point of the preserved vegetables was that they don't spoil as quickly. A lot of these are spoiling. I've probably built too much then. Because that's the thing, it's, you have to, don't forget guys, that when you do these houses and they turn into manors, you have to fulfill their desirability things with also their needs, you know. I unfortunately don't actually, oh wait, no, I do, over here. So as you see here, 3 different types of food groups. Now they actually have that because they have meat, beans, cheese. Yeah, so meat, vegetables, and cheese. So they hit that 3 with that. I believe the preserved vegetables count as vegetables. I'm not sure though. But you have to, yeah, so this person needs furniture. So this is interesting. I mean, I wish there was a way for us to... Wait, were you a baker? Yeah, you're a baker. Okay. I wish there was a way for me to, like, stop these damn things from eating my stoof. What if I just put a hunter to just specifically... Because they're coming in from up here. I'm pretty sure. I don't see any of them now. Alright, I'm gonna do something just for science to test something out. Alright, chat, so we're gonna put a hunter cabin here and make him hunt over here and see if that solves this problem. Because if it does, I'm gonna be a happy boy. I'm gonna be a very, very happy boy. Very, very happy boy. Did he just puke? Oh yes, he did. That's new. He's gonna go into his house? Or no, he's gonna go to the market. Yeah, he's gonna go to the market, get everything he needs, vomit, and then go home. Oh, this isn't the guy. Where does he live? Oh, you're a brick maker. Oh, homie, I am so sorry. I just realized. Go home. Go home. Wait. Said he was a brick... So, you mean to tell me... So you're gonna go back to work? Are you out of your friggin' mind? He's puking in the town center. Okay, now he's finally seeking medicine. You only just puked like 6 friggin' times. Do you see this guy right now? He's pneumonia now. Or something. Frickin'. This guy's... I don't know what I just saw, chat. The only explanation I can offer you guys is that... wild and out, man. I don't know. I don't know. Why are we storing flour here? Stop it. Oh, that's why we're storing flour here. Crap. Okay, well, that was a bit of a mistake. There's still plenty of flour to be stored, so I guess... just don't store it here. Don't store it here either. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that temple. Wow, look at that, chat. Lovely, 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 lovely. We'll go ahead and throw somebody else preaching in there too. We don't have another relic that's worth anything, so we're gonna leave that be. We're gonna leave that be. I can build literally another house here. 91% desirability, 96. Yeah, we're just gonna keep on building here. We're making some good progress, chat. We're already at 539 people. Almost at 540. Checking animal traps. Oh, okay. I guess you can do that. That's fine. I need these smokehouses to really step up. They don't seem to be doing the job that I was hoping that they would. I may have to start doing like 3-to-1. Because there's really no reason for it. I mean, I know I have some fish, but it's not a lot. It's not a lot, and it shouldn't be. I don't want to build another rat catcher just specifically for this area, but I don't think I have another choice. Yeah, I don't think I have another choice, so let's just do that. We'll move it if need be later. Okay, that did get flattened, but that's not going to be enough. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. I'm going to have to flatten that again. It was certainly close. Okay. Yep. All right, let's check that fertility that I was talking about. Okay, it still hasn't been affected yet. Yeah, see? So my theory is right, by the way. If you put them over there, they will eat on the... They will eat the thing. So again, you know, trial and error, you only learn by learning. 80% fodder is probably okay. Yeah, so let's just move them over there. That's okay. Again, like, I'm not necessarily too miffed about it. The purpose of this was just to exploit the fertility and give this to this area here. I'm not necessarily too miffed about it. Wanted to let you guys know as well, as I completely just lost track of time, there is a Manchester United game going on today. So for all of you Manchester United fans in the video, we have a game today at 12:30. Against Tottenham Hotspur. I'm a little nervous for the game. I'm undoubtedly a bit nervous because Tottenham played decently well in their last game, and we didn't. To be perfectly frank, we did not. And I haven't even seen the lineup. I believe it just came out as I'm staring at my phone. And there's the radio talking. Please shush for a moment. I just want to know what the lineups are. There's the boss talking. This is interesting. So we're going with a 4-1-4-1 formation. Looks like the wingers are going to be primarily playing on the wings. It'll be, you know, 3 in the mid. It's a diamond formation for sure. It's an interesting diamond formation. I'm not sure. And their team's looking pretty strong too. I guess we'll see. This is going to be an interesting game. 12:30 is the start time. So it should be starting here in the next 15 minutes. So I'll be ending this video here in a few. Thank you again for watching this video. I do appreciate you guys very, very much. Looking forward to more videos with you guys. And before we end here today, I'm going to actually go ahead and save Wafflesocket. We've made some very, very good progress. But I want to show you guys Plainstown, or Graveburg as it is also known, because again I didn't look at the name of the city before I loaded in. But yes, before we start, I just wanted to show you guys this town that I'm working on. This is, like I said, the town that is in the plains. That's why I called it Plainstown. And in this playthrough, we're going on a little bit harder difficulty. And I am feeling that little bit harder difficulty. Still playing in pacifist mode for the moment. Probably will at some point play a regular game. But welcome to Plainstown. We have already started our initial expansion of the city. And things are going okay, I would say. We are a little low on food. I'm never usually comfortable with just 4 to 6 months worth of food. However, desirability is looking very, very good. I've primarily focused a lot of my attention on desirability for this run. And I'm actually going to go ahead and do that now. So let's go ahead and prioritize this temple. But for this run, one of the things that I'm keeping in mind is that I want to focus on early desirability so I don't have to edit the town later. Apologies for the lag. So that way, as I'm expanding this way or south or whatever it is that I'm going to do, I already know, like, okay, desirability is going to be good in this earlier part of the city. I'm not necessarily going to have to worry about it. And I know that if I need to stick like a garden in certain places, I have some real estate to work with. So overall, Plainstown is looking like a good early start. I did build the arborist early, only just to have 2 sets of trees, nothing crazy. It's really just so that there is some fruit that can be distributed amongst the peoples. And eventually, once we get to tier 3, which we are close, I probably shouldn't have built this temple right now, because I actually was just waiting for 2,000 gold, and I think I already had it, but that's okay. It's all right. We're here for the long haul. We're here for a good time, not a long time. Or rather, I should say, we're here for the long time, not a good time, as they say, because I already have all the other things that I need. But just to give you guys an idea, one of the things I'm going to be struggling with in this playthrough is going to be coal, iron, and that's pretty much it. Coal and iron. I have a good bunch of clay in my general area. There is some sand here around me. It's not a lot, but it is some. There are some clay pockets, as you can see here. There's 3,000 clay right there, which is fine. I also already have a clay pit over here that I'm starting to take from, which is actually a very small clay pit, and that's fine. Just to get some early clay is really all I wanted to start off with. So once I get rid of this one, I'll probably go south and build there, or I could build here. Not necessarily too far away from that. It actually might be better if I did do that, seeing as though I already have some sort of infrastructure already out here. And in fact, I could probably even then, when I do that, build another temporary shelter over here for that purpose. So, again, welcome to Plainstown, another playthrough here on the channel. We'll probably be doing this as a secondary playthrough along with Wafflesocket. So if you like Wafflesocket and you like what you see and you like how I play Farthest Frontier, please check out these other videos that I will be doing here in the future. And as I'm also talking, we are officially 13 days, I believe. Let me bear with me 1 second. Let me check my countdown app just to confirm that information. Should be about 13 days. Sorry, officially it's 17 days. Hold on, is it really? Let me check that. Okay, yes. We're going to change this to the 1st of September because that's really what I care about. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are officially 12 days, 11 hours, 37 minutes, and 27 seconds away from the official launch. Bless me, goodness gracious, I'm so sorry, chat. We are officially 12 days, 11 hours, 37 minutes away from the launch of Starfield. I am abundantly excited, and even more excited because of the fact that we have been getting some new details and non-spoiler information about Starfield. And ladies and gentlemen, I gotta be honest with you, it is such a great thing when developers care about their games, and not only care about their games, but make it so that they know and they want you to know that they care about their games because of how they carry themselves and because of how they want to run and play the game. Now, folks, again, you know me. I have always been excited about this game, and that's definitely not going to change. However, and this isn't necessarily a bad however, this is just a however, I want to be realistic with you guys real quick. Am I hyped for this game? Absolutely. Absolutely. Am I going to be realistic as well about this game? I'm going to try my best. Because, and I only say this with, you know, appreciation and respect for Bethesda, Todd Howard, and all of the amazing and wonderful people who made Starfield, or who are making Starfield possible. But when the game comes out September 1st, which, by the way, for those of you who are unaware, it is official. The Starfield preload for Xbox X and Xbox users was on the 17th of August, so 2 days ago. Now. Remember that this is the pre-early launch of the game. So you had to pre-order it. You had to spend the $100. If you didn't, I'm not going to judge you. Maybe I will. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to judge you. But if you didn't, that's okay. September 6th is still not that far away. And if you're hesitant about paying for the game, I also understand that sentiment very much. And I want you to know that you're not alone in feeling some sort of healthy skepticism for the game, right? And again, I don't want people to feel at all different or weird or shamed about the no. Guys, it's a video game. It's not that serious. If you're hyped about it, you're hyped about it. If you're not hyped about it, that's okay too. But again, I want everybody to recognize and to remember that when this game comes out, enjoy it, play it the way that you want. Don't let other people tell you how to play the game. okay? And that includes me here on the channel. Just because I play Starfield and whatever else a specific type of way, I don't want you guys to focus on that. Play the game the way that you want to play the game. And if that means you want to play stealthy, or that means you want to be up in people's faces blowing things up, by all means. It's in the game. Enjoy it. Exploit it. Do it. Okay? So that's what old Atheos recommends. Play the game that you want to play. Enjoy it. Take advantage of the wonderful features that the game has to offer, and don't feel afraid to you know, not only play the game that you want, man, but also, and this is my most important piece here, okay guys, my most important piece here is this. There's been a lot of talk about save scumming and you know, whatever. Listen, guys, let me make something very clear for each and every one of you guys watching my videos. As I said before, and as I said a second ago, play the game how you want, okay? The wider community cannot tell you how to enjoy a game. If you don't like the way something happens, freaking reload the game. Try it a different way. It's why we're here. Well, don't listen to other people, okay? Including me. All right? If Atheos Windrunner here tells you to go jump off a bridge, are you going to go do it? No. Maybe if it's bungee jumping, but that's a different story. But again, guys, be hyped, stay hyped. If you're not hyped, if you're skeptical, that's okay. I just want people to know where I stand with the game and what I plan on doing. Okay? So keep that in mind, and do not be afraid to vocalize how you feel when it comes to the game. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, it is about to be 12:30. I am going to get ready for Manchester United versus Tottenham Hotspur, now at 12:30 Standard Eastern Time. This has been Atheos Windrunner here, playing some more Farthest Frontier. And finally, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you all have a great day. I hope you all have a nice weekend. And from all of us here on the channel, thank you very much, and ciao for now.